Greetings, dear viewers. I truly hope you are well. Who do we have in the chat? We have Peter Nottle saying good day, mate. We've got Jens saying hello, all, and Bowie saying hello, everyone. And oh, here we are. I was missing these a few twinkles here because I was last thing that I did was do some recording. As you may or may not have noticed, I have been publishing some videos, some pre-recorded videos. Actually, four of them in total. I think it was four. In which will be premiering in late June. No, sorry, late July and early August, and there will be a few more recorded episodes. Let me see. I have them scheduled until August 5th. So there is still there's 1, 2, 3, 4 recorded and published, or queued up as premieres, and then there's 1, 2, 3 more to go. These pre-recorded videos will be replacing my regular live shows, because Katja and I, along with Bertil, are going to Sweden and Denmark for a couple of weeks. So 2 full weeks we'll be there, and then the Monday of the third week will also be. So basically, hang on, we have 2 times 2 times 2 is 4. Okay. I've got 1 week. I've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then first week, second week, third week. Yeah. Anyway, we'll be there, pre-recorded. Anyway, because I have 3 weeks of vacation. I think it's 3 weeks here. So all those live shows will be replaced by a recording episode. Just a moment. Hello. So sorry, I had to confirm the date. Anyway, with me in the studio are of course Stefan and Bertil, as always. Anyway, as of today, the news we've got for today is from LGBTQ Nation again. From Thursday, June 16th. So, House Democrats support more gender-neutral uh, bathrooms on Capitol Hill, which is quite interesting. I have a good idea how the good old party has what they have to say about this thing, but hey, what can we do? Okay, so this looks a bit weird on the screen, doesn't it? Okay, it looks a bit squished, but okay. Uh, so there it is. Implementing, and I quote, implementing some single-use restrooms will make a visible difference in the lives of transgender and gender non-conforming individuals. I would like to point out that I highly doubt they have the funds to make single-use, like literally single-use toilets, i.e., disposable toilets that you can use only one time and then you get rid of it. But what? There are certain things that I will talk about in the future from this website. So, a staff-led effort to add more gender-neutral bathrooms throughout Capitol Hill gained gained the support of two top Democrats this week. The Hill reporting that Catherine Clark and Hakeem Jeffries have signed on to help create more inclusive and comfortable environment for transgender, non-binary, and quote unquote other traditionally underrepresented groups, meaning referring probably to intersex people and other gender non-conforming people. So so let's go. It's been sent to okay. In a letter sent to Zoe Lofgren, who chairs the Committee on House Administration, the lawmakers asserted that all employees, interns, and visitors should have access to safe and comfortable restrooms, and members of the transgender, gender conforming, and disability communities, the availability of single occupancy restrooms are high. I have talked about this before. About the bathroom. I don't understand the American vocabulary on this one because you don't go there. You don't you don't go to a loo to take a bath. You don't bathe there. You go there to pee, shit, vomit, or do your period stuff. You know, change the tampons and shit. But you do not go there to bathe. For example, their cars run on gas. My car runs on petrol. My car runs on petrol, and many people I've met, their car runs on either electricity, hybrid, or diesel. Yeah, says don't forget their nose candy. I don't nose candy. Uh, Jens, what nose candy are you actually referring to? Are you referring to nose piercings? Nose candy? Oh, drugs. Are you referring to drugs? I don't know. For some, it's candy. Colombian marching powder. Gunpowder? I don't know. Cocaine? cocaine, heroin. Okay, I don't care, but something, some sort of stuff. Um. Okay. Okay. The Clark assistant speaker and chairman, and Jeffries is the chairman of House Caucus. What the fuck is it? House Democratic Caucus. What the fuck is that? I don't know. I really don't care because it's not. It's insignificant. That they're noting that the only single occupancy restroom in the Longworth building is on the house side of the Capitol Hill. In is in the basement. Well, no surprise there that it's in a really in a place that is really uh, hard to reach. So they framed the current status quo as an obstacle to a more diverse workplace, which in turn affects Congress' ability to represent all Americans effectively. Um, I talked about a case. I can't remember when. I think it was a. And I can't. I do not remember which it, whether or not whether it was a Monday or Friday episode, but I do clearly remember talking about um, a case where a legislator, a transgender legislator, was being harassed by a cisgender uh, Karen, if you will, for being in the Republican the transgender Democrat was in the wrong toilets. If you ask this Karen, this trans woman was in the wrong toilet. In this Karen's opinion, this poor trans woman should have been in the men's room. So I'm not sure where it is. Um, for the love of me, I can't remember when it was, but it's been a while. It's been a while now, so it's been a while now. So there's actually been issues with the description boxes because due to hitherto unknown reasons, there's been um, links issues with links in the description box that I've noticed in recent months. But it happens, you know. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go back here. Okay. Uh, you know, the Karen was sometimes of the opinion was of the opinion that there was a that man in the toilet or in the women's toilets. Um, Jan says prudes with white gaps in the toilet stall doors. Yeah. Bowie says Karens are the bane of humanity. Exactly. Well, not 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 necessarily, but they are a disgrace to humanity. Okay, they Clark and Jeffrey say, and I quote: "As lawmakers, we can more effectively represent our constituents when our staff and interns reflect the diversity of American people. If you ask Republicans, there is no diversity in there is no diversity in Americans if you ask Republicans, there are only white cisgender Christians, and others are not American, so they don't count. So depends on you on who you are. I would assume. So the capital. Okay. Uh, Absent improvements, we in Congress are limiting our ability to hire and retain individuals who belong to these communities, LGBTQ, disabled people, like as in physical disabilities, someone in a wheelchair, perhaps, like paralyzed waist down, etc. Those people actually can work, unlike so many Republican assholes trying to tell you otherwise. Capitol Hill staff, visitors, as well as members of the LGBT Congressional Staff Association have shared concerns over the lack of these appropriate facilities. Why cannot the Americans just say toilets? Where you go, pee pee and poo poo. You don't go pee pee and poo poo in the bath. At least I should hope so. You go just have pee pee and poo poo in the toilet, not the bath. Why would an American go to pee or take or have a shit in the bath? Why? That's unhygienic, for fuck's sake. Come on. And implementing these single-use restrooms. And once again, single-use culture, you can only use the toilet once. Will make visible the lives of transgender and non-conforming, as well as people with disabilities, and elderly people, parents of small children. As such, Clark and Jeffries write, as such, we ask for further examination of this issue and for your facilitation in installing additional restroom facilities to better accommodate those who work or seek to work in House of Representatives. And bathroom access for trans people and trans and non-conforming individuals has been an issue for years, which isn't really comes at no one's surprise. Then says toilet is a dirty word and they can't say that in public. Well, that depends. But they say that at home too. I mean, have you ever heard of an American say toilet? Have you heard of them ever saying anything other than a bathroom? Bathroom, men's room, and ladies' room. Powder your. I'm gonna get powder my nose. You know? Does that mean powder? What kind of is that? Chalk powder? Is that cocaine powder? What powder? I mean, is that powdered heroin? Powdered milk? Sugar? If that, fine sugar. I don't know. But yeah, for Americans, it's a dirty word, and you can't say it in public, which is that's something that is very typical of, I think, uh, of evangelical and old school conservative Protestant Christians. They just can't. Yeah, Jens says they are self-censoring. Free speech, my donkey. Yeah, free speech, my donkey too. Come on. For those, some of you may have noticed that I have a tattoo here. It's the gender diversity. I have the gender diversity symbol tattooed here on my chest. So with some flowers. So this is my freedom. This is my freedom of speech. Yeah, I say I'm queer. Get the fuck out. I had this tattoo 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I think. 2 years ago, I think. And I really like it. So some in some places where there's a dictatorship. Well, America is a fascist dictatorship anyway, but they are self-censoring, even when not necessary. It's distilled in their minds that you have to self-censor. If your government and culture, if your culture mandates you to self-censor, it's without the government censoring you. Government doesn't censor you, but they censor you, and you have to self-censor in addition to that. So freedom of press doesn't exist. If Republicans say freedom of press exists, they mean Fox News. Anyway, there's also something that actually, this is quite disturbing. Actually, when public toilets are in question, New York police will no longer target gay men in public bathrooms. They will end the practice of sending plainclothes officers into public bathrooms to catch people propositioning others for sex. So-called lewdness cops have been a part of the U.S. police force for decades, since the times of the Stonewall riots and before. And critics of the practice is to targeted, that these things are targeted against gay men. Yeah. Which is public lewdness, I guess. Both claim that they were falsely accused by officers of masturbating while standing at urinals in Port Authority bus terminal restrooms, and they were cleared of charges. Yeah, so this still happens in public toilets and to queer people in this day and age. It's horrible. Anyway, do you have any questions, comments at this point for regarding this subject? There's quite a bit of. Okay, I think we could
Let's shut you up.
Irish. He was.
Okay, we might as well just crash Mr. 42's live stream. Okay. Okay, where do we have it? Okay, there we have it. Okay. Okay.
One moment,
Yeah.
one moment, Flip. It doesn't work right away because you sent it in MKV, and that cannot be shared in the browser.
Rename
Let's
it
go.
to that MP4. It should change in the
Yeah,
format
exactly.
that is recorded. It should be able to change.
Exactly. That's why I need a moment.
Yeah, yep. And that way we can shut the doubters down,
Okay,
and then let the
let's have
excuses
a...
roll in, and the apologies. Let the apologies begin.
I mean,
So-
JFK even said in the Irish Parliament that we should leave the
Okay.
church.
Okay, let's all
So
be quiet
that
now.
was put
I'm
out
gonna
there.
play the clip that Flip.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get a... Yeah, I'm gonna get a copyright issues with that. Okay. Anyway, Bowie says people need to get a grip. The bathroom is a public place for all. And Ghostbusters reference. It's been so long since I saw the Ghostbusters that I just didn't get the reference. So I may as okay. Let's I might as well just end this here soon. Okay, but let's... I might as well just crash Mr. 42's live show. So okay. Anyway, this is my... I think this is enough for me today of this news. This was a light version of this Monday news reboot. I'm tired. It's been quite hell at work, and I'm tired. We've got so much going on at work, so I figured that I'll keep this one short, and I will see you with Stefan and Bertil. I will see you on the Random Friday episode this week Friday, 9 p.m. UK, and big thank you to Flems. Flems is my first and only, so far, the only patron. Leave a like, thumbs up, I hope. Subscribe and tickle the notification bell so you get notifications for more content like this one and the previous ones. Check the playlists, check the PayPal, Patreon, Discord links, all that jazz is down there, and I will see you next time.